Hello students, welcome back to Science Online Classes. I am Jafar Basha, your science teacher. Dear students, in the previous classes we studied about what is the physical change and what is chemical change, and how can we identify which change belongs to physical or chemical change with so many examples given in your textbook also. Is it done? So today let us learn about the substances. As I told you, the substances are generally pure and mixtures. They are in two forms. So based on this, the substances are classified into three categories. One is elements, one is compounds, another one is mixture. Remember, elements, compounds and mixtures. In mixtures already we studied so many things in the mixture. Now we have to be study about elements and compounds. First of all, we will start from elements. The elements, according to the scientists such as Robert Boyle. The Robert Boyle in 1661, he is the first scientist who given the term called element. The name element given by Robert Boyle in 1661. He is the first scientist who identified the smallest particle and he given the name element. Understood? So after he, the one more French chemist, he is called Antoine Laurent Lavoisier. Understood? Remember Antoine Laurent Lavoisier from 1743 to 94. He is the first scientist who experimentally identified and he given the exact definition based on their experiments. What is the definition? It means what is element? According to Antoine Laurent Lavoisier, he given the definition: an element as a basic form of matter. Basic form means a starting form. Okay, so it is a basic form of matter that cannot be broken down. Remember, it is the smallest particle. Further, we cannot broken down. We cannot break that much small particle. So that's why basic form of matter that cannot be broken down into simpler substances by any chemical reactions. By any chemical reactions, by any adding that one, the element cannot be broken down because the element itself is the smallest particle, smallest substance. There is a simple substance. So that's why it cannot be broken down further by any chemical reaction. So this is an experimentally definition given by Antoine Laurent Lavoisier. Understood? The element is classified into again three types. The first one is metals, non-metals and metalloids. So these are the three categories of element: metals, non-metals and metalloids. So we will study these three. What is metal? Generally, we identify the definitions of these three. The metals are the particles which can conduct the electricity or heat through it easily. So they are called as metals. The non-metals are the elements which cannot conduct heat or electricity, which cannot transfer heat and electricity. Such type of element is called as non-metals. The metalloids generally they are non-metals when they are supplying suitable environment. So that metalloids will start conducting electricity but in a less amount. It can start the conducting of electricity also, heat also, but a less while compared to metals. See, these are the metals, non-metals and metalloids. Let me see what are the general properties of metals and non-metals with that example. Let me start that one, the properties of metals and non-metals as differences. We can distinguish between metals and non-metals also. Like we can know that one properties also. Okay. So first we start from metals. The metals, they have a luster. They have a luster. Luster means shining. Whatever the metals you take that one, that metals are having shiny surfaces. So hence they are called as they have a luster. While compared to non-metals, they are non-luster. Understood? Then next, metals, they have a silvery gray or golden yellow in color. The metals generally available in two colors only. One is silvery gray, or second one is golden yellow. In these two colors, the metals are available. While compared to non-metals, the non-metals exhibits a variety of colors. Number of colors are present in the non-metals. Okay. Then next, the metals can conduct heat and electricity in a good way. So that's why the metals are also called as good conductors. Good conductors means they can conduct or they can supply the heat and electricity easily through it. Hence they are called as good conductors. While compared to non-metals, the non-metals do not conduct, or if it is conducted, it is very poor conduct. Understood? Generally we are telling non-conductors, okay, bad conductors. So bad conductors are non-metals. So that's why they do not conduct any electricity, or they are conduct very poor. Hence they can be called as bad conductors or poor conductors of heat and electricity. Okay. Then next, the metals, they are ductile. Ductile means so they can stretch into thin wires. It means the metals can be drawn into thin wires, thin and long wires. So that property of changing into thin wires is called as ductility. Remember, the property is called as ductility. It means the metals can be drawn into thin wires, and the metals can be malleable. Malleable means the metals can be hammered into thin sheets. You can take an example, iron sheet, and what we are using that ladies say gold jewelries. The gold jewelries also first they are making as a thin plates. After that one they are giving the shape to the jewelry. So like that one, the metals can be hammered into thin sheets. That property of a metal is called as malleability. Remember, okay. And as well as the metals are sonorous. Sonorous means they are, when they are hit to any hard substances, they are producing a ringing sound. Best example, you can hear that one, the ringing sound of a school bell. School bell, dun dun, like that one sound is coming. It is called as continuous sound. It is called as a ringing sound. The metals exhibits a ringing sound when it hits to any hard surface. Okay. Then compared to the non-metals. The non-metals are not ductile, they are not drawn into thin wires, and also they cannot be drawn into thin sheets, they cannot exhibit malleability, so that's why they are non-malleable. As well as the metals are non-sonorous, they cannot produce a ringing sound as the metals are producing. Understood? So that's why the metals are non-ductile, non-malleable and non-sonorous. Okay, so let me take, after knowing that general properties, we have to take an examples of metals and non-metals. The metals example, gold, iron, silver, copper. So these are the examples of metals, and the non-metals examples, oxygen, nitrogen, iodine, carbon. So these are the examples of non-metals. Hope you understand the difference between the metals and non-metals. Once again, see it clearly. So this is all about the elements in which we studied the metals and non-metals. So hope you understand. In our next classes, we will study about that the metalloids. The metalloids, which are also called as semi-metals, as well as we can study about that the compounds. Thank you very much.